Hello. Have you ever had an MRI scan done? So it is really noisy, it's very narrow, and in general it's just not a very nice experience. And now imagine you had symptoms of schizophrenia, where sometimes all sensations rush into your brain at once, where you might hear voices that insult or threaten you. When performing an fMRI experiment on patients with schizophrenia, researchers typically expect them to take much longer compared to their healthy controls. So an experiment that could be completed within 1.5 hours by a healthy participant might take a patient more like 3 to 4 hours. The difference in costs of about 250 euros per patient just for an increase in scanner time is quite drastic. Oops. So researchers are trying their best to make the situation for the patients as comfortable as possible, yet there are no real resources to help them with this. So what are the best solutions here? How can we improve the situation for the patients? Or rather straightforward approach is we ask them.
And more specifically, we want to use questionnaires and interview assessments to assess the current status quo and find out what challenges patients and researchers are facing during scanning. We then want to use this data to assemble it in a co-creation workshop and invite patients, scientists, medical engineers, and clinicians to one table, and then come up with potential solutions for these problems. For example, a researcher could complain to the suffering of data quality because of excessive smoking breaks. A solution here would be nicotine patches, which are MRI safe. Another problem might be that patients feel really anxious during scanning. Here, stress relief devices that again need to be MRI safe could be developed. So there are plenty of solutions, and if we just implement one of them, this could save researchers and patients a lot of time, frustration, and money. So what does our timeline look like? So if we start with data collection now, we could be finished in August 2020. The co-creation workshop could take place in November 2020. Prototyping and product development would be the focus of 2021. And the eventual goal would be to have a set of data, resources, tools, strategies for researchers and patients to implement around the world. And just as an outlook, this might also generalize to other patient groups. So for that, we need the help of you, the open innovation experts here, and also the scientific community of Berlin present here tonight. So if you have faced similar challenges, or if you work in human brain imaging and are interested in our project, please feel free to approach us after the pitch. Thank you for listening.